You know who it is, and you know what time it is. Time to piss off some feminists, trad cucks, and whoever don't want to know the truth. Oh well, let's get started. What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, reporting from Radio Central with another AITA post. Looks like this is going to be an ongoing series of mine. So, it's time to create another intro specifically for this series. Anyway, this post was sent to me by Lex Luthor and it was posted 3 days ago. Am I the asshole for not including my recently divorced ex-wife on a family trip? 10 months ago, my wife of 15 years explained to me that she had interest in a coworker, so I left it up to her whether to decide to open our marriage. Full stop. The fact that she came to you and said she was interested in this coworker only meant one thing. She had already been cheating on you, but she wanted you to have the idea of having an open marriage. That way she would not feel so quote unquote guilty about it. That way she's going to gaslight you into saying, yeah, let's have an open marriage. Wrong. She'd already been cheating. She just wanted to make sure she didn't feel any regret or any guilt or possibly any public shaming if someone did see her out and about. Anyway, I figured it was just an exploratory phase. Oh, she was doing some exploring, all right. The other guy's big, juicy cock, as Obsidian would put it. Something she would have a change of heart about. No. Mm-mm. After 5 months of being miserable with her going off with him nearly every weekend, I expressed to her that I wanted to look for someone else. She replied that it will only push her to the other man. Nonetheless, I started seeing someone, and after the first day of me seeing someone else, my wife wanted a divorce. Gentlemen, this right here is another solid reason for you to never get married. Now, what does this situation sound like? This sounds like the new socially acceptable marriage, where the wife is off getting plowed by Chad, Tyrone, Juan, and Wang, but the husband has to sit back and not only take it, he has to be supportive of her doing so. And yet, when he finally said, you know what, I want to get my needs met, oh no, that's a bridge too far. You being unfaithful, I can't handle that. So therefore, I'm going to punish you by way of the state. Yeah, right. Gentlemen, I cannot stress this enough. Do not get married. Let these younger guys know. Don't get married. We have officially been divorced for a week. We have 3 kids together. We are also living together for the time being while she and her boyfriend are closing on a house together. Now, the guy is definitely a piece of shit. However, we know later on down the line what's going to happen to him. She's going to end up doing the same thing. She's going to praying mantis the new guy. Recently, our family friend's wife contacted me and invited me and the kids to join her family on a trip. I planned on taking my girlfriend along with us. I explained to the family friend that if my family were to go on the trip, my kid's mother would not be going. They acknowledged and figured that was going to happen. Well, that's kind of good for the family friends. That's good on them. Realistically, there is no more room for 2 extra people. Personally, I have no interest in going on a trip with her and the man she left me for. She said she was hurt that my girlfriend is going in her place and that she was ousted so soon. She suggested that it could be just me, her, and the kids per usual before our divorce. While our papers were signed a week ago, I am ready to settle into my new normal. Am I the asshole for not including her? Let's see. Between hell no and hell fucking no, I'll take hell fucking no for $3,000, Alex. Hell no. This woman put into the motion everything that happened here. Now, if they want to have an open marriage, they could have just went about that. But no, she wanted to have her cake and eat it too. However, this guy simply gave her enough rope and she started to hang. Edit 1. My oldest is 14 and has known about basically everything from the beginning. My younger 2 are 9 and 10. Both had suspicions about their mother's relationship with the boyfriend before finding out the gory details. Mine was a tidy secret until that point. Once the younger 2 learned the truth, they made the decision as to when they met my girlfriend. This has been 2 months today. The conflict for me falls to the other family, having been our friends for 14 years. Also, the desire for things to remain healthy as possible between my ex and myself for the sake of the kids. My ex hopes to still do things like this together as quote unquote family, and in the future, maybe we can, but not right now. I don't think I can stomach it. I explained this to my ex, and she seems to be heartbroken at the notion. Once again, she is the cause of all of this. She is crying, and I just feel irritated. Ooh, that's gotta burn. Kind of makes me feel like an asshole. This situation is centered around myself and my ex. The kids are actually doing pretty well. Kids are very smart and they're very resilient. Edit 2. I spent 5 months doing everything I could think of to save us. Gentlemen, once you know this is coming, do not try to save that relationship. Don't. Trying to save a relationship that you know is dead is the equivalent of giving CPR to a corpse. Pointless. She spent 5 months leaving me at home with the kids. Lie after lie. And 0 shits given about my feelings. The exact moment I said F it was when she didn't want me to attend her office Christmas party as I have every year for over a decade. Her reasoning was she didn't want her coworkers to think she was a whore. Yeah, right. She's banging one of her coworkers, but she's worried about her image. Fuck out of here. Sounds to me like she was pushing a narrative that I was no longer in the picture. Yes, she was. That was the moment I realized where I stood and that being faithful to her was a waste. My girlfriend walked into my life 3 days later. The hypocrisy and insanity that followed were truly unbelievable. After her initial, immediate demands for divorce, she decided that she would start working on our marriage. Step 1, ditch my girlfriend. Mind you, I had known her for a week and had no real ties to her. Nothing to say about how she would end her 5-month relationship with a man she works 40 hours a week with, and that is centric to her friend group. I may or may not be an asshole for excluding her from this trip, but I'm not asking about the demise of the marriage. Wow, wow, wow. So, gentlemen, you can see right here the audacity of this woman. It's completely okay for me to get my back blown out every weekend by my coworker who I see every day. And as long as you are willing to be a good little beta cuck and allow me to do so, everything was all good. However, the second you decide to actually get your balls back and bring a new woman into your life, oh, now it's time to end the relationship. Yeah, gentlemen. Yeah. And once again, the coworker, he is a huge piece of shit. He is. Gentlemen, if you bang a married woman and her husband comes to see you, that's on you. That is on you. And guess what? You got it coming. You got it coming. Now, all of this could have been avoided if she would have just been like, you know what? Let's just get a divorce and go our separate ways. But we all know with the current legal, and I use air quotes on that, family court structure, oh no. What this guy did, that is socially acceptable. Be a good little beta cuck. Keep providing for your wife while she's getting plowed by somebody else. Oh yeah, that no-fault divorce, it only works in women's favor. Anyway, yeah, this guy did exactly what he should have done. Cut ties, got out of Dodge, did everything he could for his kids. Cool. Well, let me know what you guys think. Read this Reddit post. And ladies, the power is still proverbially out. Metaphorically speaking, of course. And all of this stuff that you think you can get away with in marriage and the family court, oh, trust and believe. One day, that's going to go out right along with it. And believe you me, there's going to be an increase of guys putting on the mask because men are fed up with being betrayed, using the one thing that society constantly tries to tell men is the quote unquote hallmark of manhood, which is marriage, as a way to outright enslave us. Yeah, those days are coming to an end. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am